and action. Hello, magnificent soul. Today I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind lately. We have finally reached the spring equinox, and I can't help but feel like there's something magical in the air, something powerful and ancient that's been lying dormant for far too long. What if I told you that I have a reason to believe that magic, real potent magic, is returning to the world? That's right, friend. The dark days of cold, lifeless winter is coming to an end. The energy of the equinox is stirring something deep within the earth, and it's starting to manifest in ways that are impossible to ignore. I need your help to uncover the truth behind this phenomenon. Let's look into this together. I hope your keen eyes and open heart will join me on this journey of discovery. Together we can explore the signs, signals that magic is making its triumphant return to the world. Are you ready to embrace the unknown and uncover the secrets of Ostara? Let's do this. Ostara is a reminder of renewal and new beginnings, both in nature and in our personal lives. Wiccan adepts teach that the season of spring is actually the tide of activation, as the magic of the deities are growing stronger and stronger every day from this point onwards. This is a significant time, especially the equinox brings night and day into perfect harmony. Pisces passes over into Aries, corresponding with the beginning of the astrological year. The mountain glaciers are warming, and as this melts away, so do a number of things in our own lives, which once seemed solid and immovable, which are now becoming movable and flowing again. Ostara is the pure and eternal spirit of spring, and the celebration of Ostara and the spring equinox signifies the return of magic and fertility to all creatures and to the land itself. Her annual return is traditionally celebrated with flowers, bell ringing, welcome Ostara. So bell ringing, singing, and new fires lit at dawn. My personal experiences this year have been shifting energies, pushing me to clean and feng shui my living space. So people who know me well will know that I'm not very OCD. I'm quite laid back about it. My one main thing is I like to know where my things are. So I don't like things moving, and they may seem a bit disorganized, but if I've put it there, then it's a reason, that sort of thing. But geez, which have been came in like about 2 days ago, I feel like I had an astral kick up the butt from spirit to organize my bedroom, and now my bedroom is completely organized and it's had a spring clean. Like clicked, and it was like, right, for some reason I've got all of this extra energy that I usually don't have, and I'm not going to just pass over it today. Let's get on with it. So I did do that. Star, it is a time for cleansing and purification of ourselves, our homes, and our magical altar and tools to welcome in new magic in those areas. The practices you may adopt are egg cleansing. So egg cleansing, that is where you would grab a natural egg, such as from a hen or chicken, something like that. You would pass the egg over your body, around your body, or around the body of somebody else, or an animal, plant, creature. If you feel like there is somebody who needs spiritual cleansing, then pass the egg over their body. If that someone is yourself, then you'd pass that over your own body from head to toe with intention, and that is the egg cleansing. There's like a spiritual scan. You could then use a divination practice by cracking open the egg to see what it looks like inside. If there's blood, or if there's any traces of blood or anything nasty inside, then that would signify that there was malevolent forces and negative attachments around you. That would be signified by the traces of blood and nasty stuff in the egg. So the egg, the divination with the egg, that would alert you to any negative attachments or curses. This time of the year, it is a perfect time for reaving and spiritual baths. So I've just had one today. It was divine. So I had a bath with salt. So it was bath salts. I used some bath salts and some pink Himalayan salt. So I also had essential oils in there. So I had, what was it, lemongrass essential oil in there, and the bath salts were a specific mixture with black pepper in them, so it was very invigorating. Oh, it was so good. I could have it all over again. But anyhow, so this time of the year is a good time for reaving and spiritual baths. So you don't necessarily have to use the same essential oils as myself. Some people like to put flowers into the spiritual baths or herbs. I do that sometimes. The herbs tend to make a bit of a mess. So if you've got the energy to clean up the herbs afterwards, then do throw a handful or a couple of handfuls of herbs in there as well. Cleansing herbs such as rosemary or sage or any other herb which intuition is telling you that to use. At this point, I just want to encourage you to share your own thoughts and experiences related to magic and the equinox in the comments, please, on this video. So please share what you like to do to celebrate Ostara, what are some things that you've heard or picked up from any various other places. Please do share them with each other. So these are some of my insights and some of my research on Ostara, although my information is not be all and end all. So this is a magnificent circle for practitioners of the craft and spiritually developed people. So let's share our ideas and let's grow together and level up. Next, I want to tell you to take a moment to ask yourself a couple of these questions. Can you integrate the balance and growth associated with Ostara into your daily lives? Ostara is a reminder of renewal and new beginnings, both in nature and in our personal lives. What seeds are you planting this turn of the wheel? Keep in mind that you too are a seed and are grounded in Mother Earth and are ever growing to your full potential and true purpose. We too need specific requirements to grow and to prosper. So what works for somebody else is not necessarily going to work for you. What may make someone else come alive, what make someone else happy is not necessarily going to have these same effects for you. Each person is unique. We all have our unique vibration, and as such, just like each plant and crystal has their own vibrations, and each plant or animal thrives under different conditions, we're no different. As many spiritual teachers and the universe itself teaches us, we are all one. Yes, we are all one, but we all have our own unique splinter or fractal of the divine, and we all have different conditions which we thrive under. So please be aware of this. So certain things which may be good for us. So these are obvious things like rest, nourishment, creativity, nature, and joy are some examples of things we need as human beings, things which make us feel good. So different people will want different amounts of those things, or they may want to switch one or two of those things for other things. So that is up to you. Just go with the flow, trust your intuition and your gut instincts as to what is needed. Okay. So next, I want to just read a bit from this book. So this is Ancient British Goddesses. So this has a lovely bit about Eostre, who is where Ostara comes from. So Eostre is a Germanic, I said that a bit weird. She's a Germanic deity, so meaning she comes from like the region of Germany, I believe, in Europe. Okay, so it's saying Eostre, Ostara, the fire mother in the east, is also Eostre or Ostara, a form of Astarte. So it's interesting that she has that connection. So Astarte is also queen of the stars. Hers is the energy of the spring equinox when light and darkness are held in equal measure. She brings all of nature alive, igniting the fires of life in the seeds lying beneath the ground, in the roots deep in the earth. In her season, sap rises in plants and trees and animals. Birds and human beings respond to her call to become sexually active. The bright green of her springtime nature appears in plants and trees. The colour of her direction is green gold, and her talisman is the magic wand or rod of fire of the mind, who represents the priestess's secret consort and fertilizing force. The Christian festival of Easter comes on first Sunday after Eostre's Aries full moon. Eostre's red hens eggs are exchanged as symbols of rebirth after the dark days of winter. In the past, particularly in Eastern Europe, eggs were usually coloured red, the colour of life and menstrual blood. Eostre's companion creatures are the bear, the moon hare, the red hen, and the cat. So those are some of the creatures which are connected with Eostre. So I love her already. In the past, I've not actually looked too deeply into Eostre, although I have been drawn to work with Astarte in the past. So it's interesting that there is that connection there. But essentially, all goddesses they have their own unique aspects. Although, of course, like all deities and all beings, we are all connected. So that is what I wanted to mention to you there. So I just want to move on, and as we close, I just want to draw a few cards for us to see what Spirit wants to bring through for us on this Ostara celebration evening. And it's also, please do be aware that if you are on the lower hemisphere, I believe, then you will be experiencing a different equinox. So it will be the autumnal equinox if you are on the other side of the planet. So us northerly countries such as the UK, the Americas, we, or at least Northern Americas, we are all up on the northern hemisphere as far as I'm aware, unless I'm getting this completely wrong. But anyhow, in the UK, I know it's definitely, and no, we definitely are celebrating the spring equinox. And if you're in some other place such as like Hawaii or maybe even Bermuda, some place which is more exotic, then you may be celebrating a different equinox. But anyhow, I'm going to pull 3 cards, and these cards are going to be especially for us all, no matter what equinox you are experiencing. Okay, I want this card. So the card is the Golden Orange Dragon. So the Golden Orange Dragon, I'll pull that a bit closer so you can see it. The Golden Orange Dragon expands your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember your magnificence. Oh my God, that is amazing. That is so amazing. I call my friends on this YouTube platform. I call you magnificent souls, and that is so crazy that the 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 dragon cards are practically telling you to remember your magnificence. That is what I'm always trying to remind you guys, to remember your magnificence. That is amazing. Wow. Okay. What other messages, Spirit, do you have for us? For's red, black dragon. For's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. So that is the red, black, gold dragon. So it's too right. This is a great time of transformation and change, but of course it is a change for the better. Energies are shifting. New life is being pumped into us. New magic. Today I could feel it straight away. It just completely feels different. Please let me know if you do feel the shift and the difference in the energy levels. Okay. Ooh, the water dragon's coming through. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we have some interesting dragons. I don't believe I've worked with some of these. I think maybe the water one has came through for me before. So the water dragon, it helps you flow easily round obstacles. Christ light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. Wow. So wow. So magnificent souls, these are your messages from Spirit. So remember your magnificence. Relax and adjust to the transformations and transitions that we're going through, and embody your Christ light, your inner Buddha, and develop your psychic abilities and just go with the flow. So these are the basic messages which are coming through from Spirit for us all at this magical time of the Equinox or Ostara, whatever we want to call this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do check out the next video that Magical YouTube is going to suggest for you. Thank you for watching. Brightest blessings and namaste.